Hey Ramon,
Hey, Timea,
let's talk gender equality.
I love the idea. Give me a second. I just got to grab my coffee. I hope you've got yours too.
Yeah, right here.
Okay,
Let's
here
do
we
this.
are.
Phew.
It's a bit weird to be recording ourselves. How are you feeling today?
Right now, since you pressed record, I feel like my emotions just like
Yeah,
for some reason.
I would say this is my first time recording without a script. So it's pretty strange. Like normally when I'm recording stuff, I have like a script in my head. So having a more natural flow is pretty weird.
Yep. And just like that, you managed to do again that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Timea.
Yeah, it's about being out of the comfort zone. This is how
Absolutely.
it feels right now, but hey,
Yeah,
we want to do this, right? So let's just
totally.
get on it.
So here we are. We're making a podcast. Um, this has been
On,
an idea that's been in the works for the better part of a month from my end. Has it been longer for you? Because this was your brainchild.
uh, I've been flirting with it, the idea, since about spring,
Yeah. Oh,
since
wow.
I started to get more into podcasting myself.
Yeah.
I was thinking about different directions for the community,
Yeah.
but never gotten the guts to get going. And now I do.
Yeah. Here we are. We're doing it.
Yes. And we
Yeah.
decided to go for the topic of gender equality, right?
Yeah. That which I think it's really important. You might so just for context, Timea and I were doing this podcast together, the both of us. My pronouns are he, him. So gender equality, I come from a position of privilege here, so it's a bit so speaking on authority is not something I'm going to be doing here, but just an authority based on my experience.
Absolutely. And I'm she, her pronoun. And yeah, gender equality is a huge topic to tackle. I just want to also say that this is our little part to the topic. And being out of the comfort zone here, I'm hoping that the podcast will grow and we will grow with the podcast. And we will also broaden our perspective and mindset. And yeah, we're going to be having people to invite over and conversations. And hopefully, something cool will come out of it at the end.
Yes, absolutely. My aim is to learn,
Mhm.
continue learning as I go. I've got a lot to learn. I've done some learning over the years, which I hope to share here. But of course, um, that learning journey is never done. And I think by bringing up people with other perspectives than mine or yours, we can do that. Um,
And I think that's a good point to mention that I'm super excited to do the podcast and co-host with you, Ramon.
oh, thank you.
Um, I think gender equality wouldn't be talking about gender equality if it wouldn't be at least two different genders represented here. So that's I like that a lot.
That's great. I'm super honored that you came up to me and said, like, when I said, like, I'd love to help, I was thinking, I could do some tech stuff, but when you said come record with me, I'm like, all right, let's do it. Yeah,
Cool, that's the spirit.
I like talking, so I'm happy. So I'm wondering if so you've had this idea for a while. What kind of made it what made now the moment, not now like this moment, but like what made this the time, you think, to start talking to people?
um, yeah, well, I if you put it like that, it's kind of like the whole pandemic situation that kind of pins everybody down at home, and this need of connecting and networking that, to be honest, it's been missing in my life. The conference
Mm,
also was shifted online, so our conversation is everything online, but I also feel like it's less. it's
mm,
it's just less because of the situation. So that's one big reason why I feel like this need of still keeping the conversation going with all the amazing people and networks, locally but also abroad. That's, I think, a good start. And then the other point is there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
especially locally in Vienna, so many NGOs popping up that are on the forefront of gender equality, and I'm losing track.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
definitely lost track.
yes, exactly. And then the next point is that um, organizers, but also members, have been asking me about, I want to network now also because of the pandemic online, for example, and I want to find a good safe space to, maybe find a mentor or to just network with experts in my domain, or simply listen to interesting topics being discussed. So where can I go to? Which organization should I join? And I'm like, that's an opportunity right here.
Absolutely.
Are you on the forefront of gender equality? You are more than welcome on our podcast.
That's right. Or maybe you know somebody who we could have a chat with about gender equality. You should totally get in touch with us. We're on Twitter at Gender Coffee. Or any of our other contact methods that you'll find on our show notes. We'd love to have you on.